I left social media for a couple months, and the benefits that I got from it were benefits that I would have never experienced if I have not left social media. Now, I did not turn into Mozart or Picasso. I did not gain any sense of creativity. No, I did not become Albert Einstein and all of a sudden become this mega ultra genius because I have so much free time on my hand. But I gained a better experience. And that experience was the ability to finally feel human again. So I want to share with you everything that I've learned within the 2.5, 3 month break that I got from social media. And just for some context, I deleted TikTok in the beginning of this year, and I deleted YouTube and Instagram in March. But before I deleted Instagram and YouTube, I was posting on YouTube and posting on Instagram. I was posting on Instagram every single day for 2 years straight as a self-improvement and fitness creator. And on YouTube, I was doing the same thing, but also sharing a little bit of career advice and just becoming my future self. Until one day, I just needed a break. I had enough. I had enough of the anxiety. I had enough of trying to get views. I had enough of these old values that I've created for myself surrounding social media back in like 2020, 2021, to now trying to take social media seriously and make it into a career. They were clashing with each other. And I had enough of just hearing about these random people's days and what they're doing to optimize their life and all this stuff. Because at the end of the day, it is not helpful. We may think it's helpful, but it's not. But we'll get into that more into the video. So the first thing I've noticed when I got off of social media was this sense of anxiety of I'm so bored, I want to check my phone, but I have nothing to check. And feeling that I'm missing something. It's like having an addiction. You ever had a nicotine withdrawal if you're trying to quit and you just feel like something's missing, or any type of withdrawal, even if it's sugar or whatever you have fancy, I guess. It felt like I was missing this trigger and something that would be able to soothe this feeling. And it was always that notification. I was always checking how many likes I got on a post, how many views I got. Am I blowing up yet? And so being able to let go of that anxiety, I can genuinely say that 98% of my anxiety that I've had from all of my teenage years and a little bit of my adult year, I'm 24 right now, stemmed from social media. Just stemmed on the fact of counting how many likes, who viewed my story, why are they viewing my story, did I blow up yet, this, that. And then when you delete the app, it's gone. It does not exist. And it's the most freeing feeling ever. Another thing is I was able to connect with my friends more. I started to go out more and I started calling my friends more. And through this experience, I've realized that social media has given us this false perception of connection because you're seeing everyone's life, free access, and it means that you don't have to hit them up anymore. You don't have to be curious about them anymore because you know exactly what they're doing every second of the day from watching the stories. You know what trips they went on. So you don't have to be like, hey girl, like I haven't heard from you in like a couple months, like what's up? And I've realized the importance of curiosity. Curiosity builds genuine interest, and curiosity builds true connection. When you have people who are genuinely curious about what you've been up to, when you know you're going ghost, you're not posting on anything, but you have people who are able to check up on you, say, hey, like I miss you, I want to catch up. It's a nice feeling. And when I'm bored and I have nothing to do, normally I would just scroll through social media. But now I'm literally like, I haven't talked to her in a while. Let's call her. Let's just pick up the phone and have a good 1 hour conversation. Because you know what's more valuable? A 1 hour conversation and building connection with a friend versus a 1 hour scrolling time, building no connection with anyone. That false perception that you're building connection with all these influencers that you follow and all these people that you follow. Because at the end of the day, you're not building a real connection. And even watching me right now, yes, you and I are communicating. We're building some sort of connection, but you feel more connected to people in real life. Let's be real. And I think it's so valuable to exercise that. Now, another thing, this is my favorite one, is not having to hear about anyone's day. This is what I eat in a day. This is how I optimize my life. This is my 5 a.m. routine. This is what I do to do this. It's so freeing to not hear that. Like, it was the freest thing ever. You know how long I've been hearing what I've been doing a day, or this is how I do this a day? I've been hearing that since 2020, since the launch of TikTok. When I stopped, that was the first thing I noticed. And when that stopped, I was like, wow, it is so freeing to not have to listen to what anyone is doing in their life, these random strangers, and thinking that you should be doing the same thing, when instead you can actually reflect on your own life and reflect on who you are as a person and what can optimize your own life. Another freeing thing, no ads, no shopping being pushed at me, no UGC creators pushing products at me, no one promoting their brand new I don't care. But it felt so nice to just not have an ad being pushed at me every second of the day. And I want you to think about this idea too. I got it from a TED Talk. Imagine if these social media platforms made you pay for their platform and you'd still get all the same things that you see now, including the ads. Would you pay $10 a month to keep Instagram? Absolutely not. Even if Instagram was ad-free, I would not pay $10 for keeping an app like Instagram. No, thank you. And I want you to think about this concept too. When you have short form content, your brain is not able to process all this information fast. You can't deeply think and reflect on what you watched. So imagine you're getting 50 pieces of content of people telling you what you should be doing with your life, how you should be optimizing your life, and what they are doing in their life. Your brain starts to get influenced by their behavior. And I realized I was doing that a lot, where my actions in the world was being influenced by my algorithm. And I started to question myself. Am I living my life because Juliana wants to live her life like that? Or am I living my life because my algorithm is telling me to live my life like that? It's so trippy to think about that. And I started to wonder, I'm like, do I genuinely care about any of the stuff on my algorithm? Is this really me? Is this algorithm really who I am? And after the social media cleanse, I would say that my algorithm does understand me, but a lot of times the beliefs and the behaviors that were pushed onto me are not me. I have my own sense of values, my beliefs and my behaviors. And it's nice to be able to actually take a step back from implementing other people's beliefs and behaviors on how you should be living your life, and really reflecting on your own self and your values and how you want to see your future self live your life. And based on your ideal version of yourself, you live those values today to become those ideal versions of yourself. And it was freeing. It's very freeing. Now, another thing, I always thought that I had a memory of a goldfish, when in reality, it's because I never had time to process what was going on. And in the past, when I had social media, when I would hang out with friends and there would be some empty space, like 1 or 2 seconds of quiet, instantly getting on my phone, Instagram, scrolling. I was never sitting in silence and just kind of processing what the conversation me and my friend had. Now, without social media, I can fill that empty space and allow myself to be bored. But that boredom brings me a curiosity of now smelling the food, seeing people watching, looking at the decor, being present in the moment, and really embedding this memory into my head. All of the memories that I've created since the beginning of the year of 2026 feel like they happened yesterday. That is how good my memory has become, because I've actually been able to just sit and take it in. And I love that feeling. I never knew I loved that. And that's what I meant in the beginning of the video, where I felt human. This exact feeling is being human. And another thing too, I've found a lust for life. Little things build curiosity in me. I'm bird watching now. All of a sudden, I'm like, you know what? Like, these birds are kind of cool. Like, let me like learn their names and like the type of whistles they make so I can like know who they are when they whistle around my house. Who knows what I'll be interested in next? Maybe flowers. Like, I'll probably walk around and be like, oh, like, what kind of flower is that? You build curiosity versus, yeah, I'm on a hike or whatever. I'm just walking and you're just scrolling and there's like no curiosity. You know what I mean? Having that lust and having curiosity about these little things that you would not normally have curiosity about is really nice. It feels like I'm a newborn baby, like I'm a child again, like experiencing the world all over again. And hopping off of social media for this period of time, I don't really get FOMO. I don't feel bad about myself for not having certain things. I don't feel a fear of missing out when someone's on a trip that I really want to go on. I don't, because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing anything. The only thing on my mind is me. It's just all me and what I want to experience and where life takes me and where my curiosity takes me, because I'm not here sitting in my misery anymore. Like, oh, I want to go to Italy. Like, no, if I want to go to Italy, girl, now I'm hustling for it. My curiosity is like, girl, start making some money because we going to Italy, you know? And it's so freeing. Like, I don't care if my friends are going out without me. I don't care if someone's having more fun than me. Because at the end of the day, I don't know where I was going with this, but I just don't care. At the end of the day, I just genuinely don't care. Now, for some context, I've never really been one to have a fear of missing out, but I will say there would be, 10% sometimes I would have that feeling. And I think now without social media, that feeling kind of has limited to maybe 2% of the time I would have a fear of missing out. So it's very rare. And I like it. And as well, this also ties to not having the urge to post anything anymore. Now, I do have a private account besides my public accounts. And on those private accounts is where I post more of my personal life for my friends, for people I went to high school with, college friends. And it's so nice to not feel the need to have to post a story every time I go somewhere. I was in Vegas a couple days ago, and I tried to post something on my story, okay? I downloaded Instagram because I was like, you know what? I'm on a trip. Let me post something. So I posted a video behind Zed. He was performing, and instantly I deleted it in 2 minutes. I saw like 3 people view it. I'm like, ew, ew, ew. And I deleted it. I was like, I never want to post anything about my private life and what I'm doing ever again. Even though it's not private like that, but it's like, damn, it's my experience. And honestly, if you're not with me, you're not experiencing it. I'm sorry. I am not going to post everything that I'm doing on trips and in life. If it's not my personal brand and if it's not making me money, girl, I ain't posting it. And I love that rule. Because if I'm out having fun and having the time of my life, girl, you should just been with me. I'm not going to share it with you. Like, I'll share it with you if we're hanging out and tell you stuff. But like, I don't want to post on my story. So yeah, I like that. Now, I can keep yapping and talking about all the things that I've noticed about getting off of social media, but this video is getting a little bit long and I'm finding myself getting a little bit off a tangent, so that's my sign to cut it. But I may do a part 2. And if you guys do want a part 2, let me know. Please let me know. If you guys want me to talk more about social media and this process that I've been going through and building a healthier life around social media and the new mindset that I've been able to develop getting off of social media, let me know. I'm so passionate about this topic, and I think we need more awareness about what social media is doing to us as a whole. And I hope the video I've created today has provided value, and I hope it provided you a different perspective. I'm not sure what other people have made about their social media cleanse, but I hope mine has provided a different perspective. And I hope that you are able to take a chance on yourself. Get off of social media for 3 months. Try it out. Be human again. Have a lust for life again. It is such a great feeling to feel like a child again and have curiosity and let boredom guide your curiosity. And social media has ruined that. And if you're my age, if you're an adult, I'm 24, I'm just a young adult, but if you're just an adult, we all still have that childlike lust. And honestly, I think social media is the reason why that we can't tap into it, because we have not allowed ourselves to be bored for a really long time. Other than that, it was great speaking to you guys again. It's been a minute, I know. And if you're new here, welcome. And I will be staying consistent with posting on YouTube again. I am training for a marathon, so I will be vlogging that. So stay tuned. This is my first marathon ever. It's in October. And I'm going to go back to continuing making my Future Self Proud series. I have so many updates for you guys on that, and it's just going to be amazing. So just stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next video.